Dreams are one of the most, how can I say this? One of the most interesting things, period, to me. I love dreams, man. The entire year of 2000, what was it, 14 or 15? 2015, man. 2014. I was obsessed with dreams. That was the year that I just took flight on dreaming. Like, that's the year that I trained myself to lucid dream. And the one reason why was because I kept dreaming and remembered the dream. Like, it was 1 week that I kept falling asleep and dreaming, but I just, every single time, and I dreamed at least 10 times in that week. I know you sleep 5 nights out of a week, of course, out of 5 days, if we're talking about that type of week, but I kept dreaming and forgetting like 10 seconds after I wake up. Like, what the fuck did I just dream? You know what I'm saying? So I started to train myself to lucid dream, which is a different way of dreaming than the way we naturally just go to sleep and dream. Because people dream every fucking night. Every single night you dream something. At least this is what I know. I don't know for sure. Let me make that clear. Let me make this little disclaimer. I'm not a psychiatrist or anything like that. But from what I've heard, we dream every single night. It's just a matter of does it stick in your head well enough for you to wake up with it and remember it? And I've heard some things, and researched a lot. Every night you fall asleep, if you're able to sleep at all, not even at night, but even when you take naps and shit, you dream. And there's this old saying that if you're able to remember the dream that you are having when you wake up, then that dream serves a purpose in your life or something like that, man. It's some old crazy shit. If you're not spiritual or anything like that, then you're probably thinking what I'm saying is rubbish and shit, straight bullshit. But I don't know. This is an old saying that I was always told, and it always stuck with me because, man, they're fascinating. It really makes you want to know more about the human brain and stuff. And I have friends who majored in, when I went to college, I had friends who majored in neurology and stuff like that, and psychology, and all that. And they really, like, every time they would discuss dreams, man, I would be fascinated. Like, man, I need to be taking your field. But I was busy doing film and animation, stuff like that. But we would always have discussions, and I had a billion questions to ask. There's been so many theories for why we dream and the way we dream. There's all sorts of like dream Bibles to explain why you have this dream or what this dream means in your real life, stuff like that, man. But I don't know, man. I always took dreaming as something that's just a perk, I guess, to sleeping. Of course, nightmares aren't. Nobody likes having nightmares, no matter how fucking tough you are. That shit is traumatic to wake up to, especially if it's still the middle of the night and you still got more sleeping to do. You wake up after you had a nightmare, like, man, fuck going to sleep. That's how I felt. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's crazy. But getting into how I lucid dreamed, I trained myself through my sleep patterns. I would try to exhaust myself, because the easiest way, at least to me, to lucid dream, control your dreams and stuff, or be conscious of your dreams while you're dreaming, is to exhaust yourself to the point where you can't help but fall asleep. Not like destroy yourself or anything like that. I don't know, like crazy shit, dehydrate yourself or anything like that, but like make yourself tired enough to the point where you're flowing to sleep, where there's no effort into it. And I don't know, every time I tried to do that, I would end up lucid dreaming. And I know there's other methods to do it, but that shit just worked for me every fucking time. But there were like levels to lucid dreaming. Like one dream, I was just walking. I knew what was going on. Like, I'm dreaming right now. I am fucking dreaming. This can't be real. This isn't real. And then at some points, it gets to the point where it seems so real that you start getting afraid. You're like, fuck, man, is this real life and shit? And then you wake up. It's weird, man. Have you ever had such a good night of sleep while you're having like the most heavenly dream in the world, man? Everything is fine, dreaming of the most peaceful things you can think of, the things that make you happy, and it all seems incredibly real. Like, I've had dreams where I was rich and all of my family and friends were just happy, and everybody was having a jolly time. I was smiling 24/7 in the dream, and it was just incredible. You know, it was like being in brain heaven or some shit. And then, abruptly, get woken up, or anything of that matter, or you just wake up, period. And then you realize, fuck, that was a dream. And you look around and you see your reality, and you immediately get just absolutely filled with anger. Oh, man, that's the worst shit in the world, man. In the world. I've been through that so many times, man. And it's like your fucking head gets hot to the point where you just mad as fuck because that shit was fiction. And then when you wake up in reality and you're nowhere near as happy in reality as you were in that dream, that shit hurts. It hurts bad, man. It hurts bad. I'm pretty sure we've all been through that before, but that shit, oh, hate that.